I'm sure we'll talk about that a lot later in the programme. But back to Ambrose, a great point. On the face of it, it would be a great point at Anfield, but it effectively seals Arsenal in fourth place, does it not?
No, absolutely not. Arsenal have some tough games coming. What seals Arsenal's top four is Arsenal beating Spurs on Thursday. If that happens, they've sealed it.
But they can lose to you and still qualify for the top four.
But they've got some tough games. Newcastle, I'm not sure, is as tough as it could have been. I think looking at today's performance, look, it's against Manchester City, I know, but it looks like they're just seeing out the end of the season. But Everton's going to be a tough game.
They might be safe by then.
They might be, and then we're looking at a different situation. And their away record's poor. But if they're not safe, we've seen swings and roundabouts before at the end of the season. It's not over yet. Obviously, Arsenal again are front runners. It's been, like I said, it's been back and forth. I think it's a good point at Anfield. Okay, yeah, if they beat Spurs, it's going to be awful at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That's something I do not want to happen. But whoever gets top four deserves it.
Arsenal getting the result 2-1 against Leeds, moving into the top four. A little bit of breathing space there. 4 points. Played really well. It was a bit nervy towards the end. But
was you nervous towards the end?
A little bit, yeah, because I've seen Arsenal capitulate. So
it shouldn't have got nervy, should it? Let's be honest.
No, it should have. But someone who I am incredibly happy for is Eddie Nketiah.
Yeah.
Because, and I've said this before, when you're a centre forward, and you've played with a lot of them, Daz, they need rhythm.
Yeah.
Some of the great ones you've played with, the Shearers, the Cliverts,
Bents.
Exactly, them characters. It's one of them where you need to play 5, 6, 7 games in a row to get up to speed. You see it now. He got the 2 against Chelsea that give him confidence. But even if he's not scoring, he's playing really well. He's affecting games. And he gets his 2 goals today, gets his rewards today. I mean, it completely turned around for him.
It certainly has. It's not just the goals. He hustles, he chases.
Works hard.
Yeah, he's got energy, he's got desire, commitment. Everything that has been missing, really, from a centre-forward for Arsenal for a little while. He's showing now. Now, whether it's a different discussion, whether he will still be there next season, I don't know. But I would stay if I was him. Whether he stays and fights for the top number 9 spot, or whether he stays, then goes out on loan and plays his football somewhere else, a bit like Conor Gallagher's doing from Chelsea to Palace, and then comes back and fights for his spot. It's trust of the manager. Having trust of the manager as well is vital, as you know, for a centre forward. And it seems like Mikel Arteta has just learnt to trust him now. And you know, he changed the game. And his hustle and bustle that we're talking about got the first goal.
Do you know, when you look at Eddie Nketiah, and he's got 4 goals in his last 4 games, when you look at him, and Lacazette's been brilliant, I think, as a role model for the younger people, probably for Eddie. Eddie's probably looked at him, learnt off him a little bit. But if you take 2 of his goals, the first one against Leeds today, where he's chased down the goalkeeper makes a mistake, he gets his goal. You look at the first goal against Chelsea, where Christensen has a bad back pass, he gets after it, works hard, you get your rewards. And I think right now, sometimes, when you're in this type of rhythm, you can run yourself into a good game. And he's doing that at the minute, and I'm really, really happy for him.
I do wonder if it's come too little too late, though, to persuade him to commit his future to the club. That was the first time in his Arsenal career that he'd started 5 successive games for the Gunners. He scored 9 goals now in 10 starts this season. That isn't too shabby. But he's been asked time and again. He was asked by our own Laura Woods, I think, for television today, are you staying? And he dodged the question. I think he'll probably still leave, because I think Arsenal will bring in, particularly if they qualify for the Champions League, which I fully expect them to do, they'll bring in a proven number 9, I think. And he might just decide, actually, my stock is high, let's go and get a nice pay packet at another Premier League club and be guaranteed to start games. I think he'll probably still leave. I could see him at Newcastle.
Do you know what? I'd like him to stay, because if Arsenal will finish in Europe somewhere, obviously I hope it's the Champions League, but it could be the Europa. So they're going to need extra bodies. Do you know what I mean? So it's all well and good.
But he doesn't want to be an extra body. He wants to be a starter.
As it stands right now, he has the shirt. Like, he's the one in form. He's the one at the minute who's firing Arsenal into the Champions League as it looks today. But of course, Arsenal have to go and get another centre forward, because it looks like Lacazette's going to leave. But I think he'll understand where he's at the minute and go, I'm up for the challenge. And as I said, Mikel Arteta trusts him. So there's no reason why he can't, moving forward, be part of a strike force. Because who has one centre forward nowadays? Well, I mean, Man City have none. Do you know what I mean?
I think the position Arsenal finished at the end of the season could help his cause as well. If they finish top 4, which they're looking like they're likely to,
they will.
Champions League football, whether he's a part of the first 11 or not, that's something you don't want to walk away from, an opportunity to play in the Champions League. I think that could be enough for him.